Formation of words. A great number of words in English are developed by combining word elements, root words, prefixes, and suffixes. A root is a word in its simplest form. Most roots come from Latin and Greek words. Examples of root words: aqua, water; aquatic, aqueduct. Aud, hear; audible, audience, audio. Bio, life; biology, bionic, biography. Centum, 100; cent, century; centimeter, centenary. Dic, say; dictate, dictator, verdict. Duke, lead, draw, education, produce, reduce. Finus, end, finish, final, infinite. Graph, write, graphics, autograph. Liber, free, liberty, liberation, liberal. Mit, send, mission, missile, missionary. Octo, 8, octagon, octave, October. Plus, more, plus, plural, surplus. Port, carry, portable, porter, transport, export. Primus, first, prime minister, primary, primitive. Scrib, write, describe, script, manuscript. Vis, see, visible, vision, visual. A prefix is a word element added to the beginning of a root to form a new word. Examples of prefixes: a, without, amoral, apathetic. Ab, away, from, abnormal, abstain, abstract. Ac, ad, af, ar, toward, accident, advance, affix, arrive. Ambi, both, amphibian, amphibious, ambidextrous. Anti, before, antecedent, anteroom, anticipate. Anti, against, antiseptic, anti-aircraft, antidote. Arch, chief, leader, archbishop, archenemy. Auto, self, automobile, automatic, autobiography. Bene, good, well, beneficial, benefactor, benevolent. Bi, bis, two, twice, bilingual, biennial, bisect. Circum, around, circumference, circumnavigate, circuit. Co, com, con, together, with, connect, cooperate, combine. Contra, against, contradict, contrary, contrast. De, down, from, descend, depart, deflect, degenerate. Dia, through, diagonal, diameter. Di, dis, apart from, not, different, disagree, disappear. Ex, out, out of, from, exclude, export, excommunicate. Ex, former, ex-policeman, ex-convict, ex-student. For, before, in front of, foreground, foremost, foresee. Hemi, half, hemisphere. Homo, the same, homogeneous, homonym. Hyper, above, over, more than ordinary, hyperactive, hypersensitive, hypertension. In, I'm, il, not, inconsiderate, impure, illegal, irregular. Inter, between, international, intermediate, intervene. Miss, wrong, misspell, mislead, mistake. Ob, op, o, against, object, obstruction, oppose. Para, beside, parallel, parable. Peri, around, perimeter. Poly, many, polygon, polygamist. Post, after, postpone, postscript, postmortem. Pre, before, prepare, precede, pre-war. Pro, forward, before, propose, progress, produce. Re, back, again, rejoin, rediscover, return. Semi, half, semicircle, semicolon. Sub, under, submarine, subway, subscribe. Super, above, over, superman, superhuman, superlative. Trans, across, transport, transatlantic, transpose. Tri, 3, tripod, triangle, triple, tricycle. Ultra, beyond, ultramodern, ultraviolet. Un, not, without, unlikely, unpaid, unsafe, unknown. Vice, in place of, for, vice president, vice captain. A suffix is a word element added on the end of a root to form a new word. Examples of suffixes: able, capable of being, portable, movable, eatable. Ans, ins, state of being, dependence, existence. Ant, one who, applicant, dependent, servant. Et, little, cigarette, piglet, booklet. Ear, one who, painter, engineer, financier. The female, actress, lioness, waitress. Full of, thoughtful, thankful. Fi, to make, do, simplify, beautify, glorify. Ickle, sell, little, icicle, particle, morsel. Less, without, careless, hopeless, pointless. Ling, little, duckling, pigling, darling. Ment, state of being, enjoyment, movement, improvement. Ori, a place for, factory, dormitory, library, dispensary. Us, full of, famous, gaseous, glorious. Forming nouns from adjectives. Thick, thickness, difficult, difficulty. Active, activity, efficient, efficiency. Anxious, anxiety, absent, absence. Brave, bravery, able, ability. Forming nouns from verbs. To agree, agreement, to type, typist. To invite, invitation, to criticize, criticism. To conclude, conclusion, to beg, beggar. To defend, defense, to work, worker. Forming adjectives from nouns. Danger, dangerous, rock, rocky. Friend, friendly, trouble, troublesome. Accident, accidental, expense, expensive. Circle, circular, England, English. Law, lawful, metal, metallic. Name, nameless, terror, terrible. Forming adjectives from verbs. To wash, washable, to favor, favorite. To talk, talkative, to satisfy, satisfactory. To imagine, imaginary, to slip, slippery. Forming verbs from nouns. Courage, to encourage, class, to classify. Circle, to encircle, memory, to memorize. Friend, to befriend, prison, to imprison. Forming verbs from adjectives. Rich, to enrich, loose, to loosen. Large, to enlarge, modern, to modernize. Fresh, to refresh, simple, to simplify. Black, to blacken, wide, to widen. Forming opposite words by adding a prefix. Able, unable, honest, dishonest. Load, unload, obey, disobey. Accurate, inaccurate, behave, misbehave. Complete, incomplete, understand, misunderstand. Possible, impossible, legal, illegal. Patient, impatient, legible, illegible. Regular, irregular, smoker, non-smoker. Responsible, irresponsible, citizen, non-citizen. Climax, anticlimax, curricular, extracurricular. Clockwise, anti-clockwise, ordinary, extraordinary. Forming opposite words by changing the prefix. Absent, present, emigrant, immigrant. Ascend, descend, encourage, discourage. Export, import, include, exclude. External, internal, minimum, maximum. Increase, decrease, pro-China, anti-China. Forming opposite words by changing the suffix. Harmful, harmless, employer, employee. Fearful, fearless, lively, lifeless. Useful, useless, sensible, senseless. Painful, painless.